the quiet vastness of Earth's oceans, where light fades into the abyss and the horizon stretches farther than the human eye can follow, a new kind of guardian awakens. It has no heartbeat. It breathes no air. It requires no sleep, no food, no warmth. It asks for nothing and it gives everything. These are the naval drones, the unseen protectors of our seas. They glide beneath the waves, skim silently across the surface, and soar just above the ocean spray. They track storms, pirates, submarines, smugglers, even environmental threats. They operate in waters too dangerous for sailors, too remote for conventional ships, too deep for human divers. They are machines, but machines built with purpose, precision, and a quiet kind of vigilance that has reshaped how nations defend, explore, and understand the world's final frontier. This is their story. A story of innovation, of secrecy, of danger and discovery. A story of how humanity's oldest highways, oceans, found their newest guardians. For thousands of years, civilization has relied on the seas. Every empire, from the Egyptians to the Greeks, from the Ming Dynasty to the British Empire, rose or fell depending on its power over the waters. But the oceans are unforgiving. They cover more than 70% of the planet, forming an unbroken blue expanse deeper than the highest mountains are tall. A single storm can swallow a fleet. A rogue wave can end a voyage. A hidden submarine can threaten nations. A single cargo ship, hijacked or endangered, can cause global economic ripples that affect millions. And yet, the ocean has always been too large, too violent, too unpredictable for humans to watch entirely. Even with satellites, patrol ships, and aircraft, billions of square kilometers remain under. The sea is simply too vast. But what if the ocean could watch itself? What if the waves, the currents, even the deep trenches could be patrolled not by fragile human presence, by tireless machines? This question sparked the quiet revolution that would become the era of naval drones. Long before the term drone became common, navies had experimented with unmanned vessels. During World War II, the Germans developed remote-controlled motorboats intended to strike Allied ships. They carried explosives and were guided by radio, primitive, unreliable, and often ineffective. But the idea was born in the 1950s and 60s. During the height of the Cold War, both the Soviet Union and the United States began secretly developing underwater devices for reconnaissance. These were not yet autonomous. They were tethered, clumsy, and extremely limited, but they revealed something astounding. The ocean hides everything. Nuclear submarines moved unseen. Underwater mines lay waiting like silent predators. Entire sections of coastlines could not be adequately watched. Human divers had physical limits. Ships were too slow. Submarines were too valuable to risk. Thus, the idea grew. Machines must go where humans cannot. But it wasn't until the late 20th century, when computing power advanced, batteries improved, and GPS became widespread, that naval drones stepped out of the shadows and into operational reality. By the early 2000s, navies worldwide faced new threats: piracy, smuggling, terrorism at sea, illegal fishing, and territorial disputes over underwater resources. The ocean had become contested not by massive fleets, but by countless small, unpredictable dangers. Human crews couldn't keep up, but machines could. The first operational naval drones were surface vessels the size of small speedboats. They carried cameras, sonar, and sensors. They patrolled harbors. They escorted larger ships. They detected mines. They followed suspicious vessels without risking human life. Suddenly, navies realized something transformative. A drone does not get tired. A drone does not fear. A drone does not hesitate. And unlike a manned patrol boat that requires dozens of crew, maintenance, crews, provisions, and fuel, drones required only electricity, software, and occasional repairs. The unseen guardians had arrived. Imagine a moonless night on the vast Arabian Sea. The water is pitch black, the air heavy, the horizon empty. A small vessel, larger than a jet ski, cruises silently across the waves. Its lights are off, its Its sensors are alive. Its AI continuously scans radar signatures, heat signatures, and route patterns. Suddenly, it detects something. A faint heat signature in the distance. Too small for a fishing boat. Moving too fast for a trawler. Heading toward an international shipping lane, the drone changes course. Quietly. Stealthily. It records, analyzes. It sends real-time data to a command center hundreds of miles away. A pirate skiff armed, fast, dangerous. Before, detecting such vessels relied on sheer luck or coordinated patrols. Now, one silent drone can track it continuously, relay its position to naval ships, and prevent a hijacking before it begins. This is just one mission, among thousands, that naval drones perform every year. But the most dramatic transformation happened underwater. Submarines, once the invisible kings of the sea, now found themselves sharing the deep with machines far smaller, far stealthier, and far more persistent. These underwater drones, called UUVs, unmanned underwater vehicles, operate in a world humans can barely imagine. Below 200 meters, sunlight disappears. Below 1,000 meters, pressure becomes crushing. Below 6,000 meters, temperatures fall near freezing and darkness becomes eternal. Yet drones go there every day. They map the ocean floor with laser precision. They inspect pipelines and undersea cables, the unseen arteries of the modern world. They track submarines. They detect mines buried under silt. They monitor underwater volcanoes and earthquake zones. Some are as small as a backpack. Some are as large as torpedoes. Some are the size of mini submarines, capable of staying underwater for months. They move with slow, deliberate, purpose-like mechanical sea creatures, evolved not by nature, but by necessity. In the deep where humans cannot survive, drones thrive. But machines alone cannot secure the oceans. What truly empowered them was artificial intelligence. AI enables drones to navigate autonomously, identify unknown vessels, predict threats, coordinate with other drones, react without human delay. An unmanned surface drone can follow suspicious behavior patterns the moment they are detected. Patters, even experienced sailors, might miss. An underwater drone can recognize the acoustic signature of a hostile submarine. Aerial naval drones can scan hundreds of square kilometers in minutes, sending data to fleets below. Together, they form an interconnected web of vigilance. The ocean, once empty and unobserved, is now filled with invisible eyes. While much remains classified, several real conflicts revealed the power of naval drones. During anti-piracy operations off the Horn of Africa, drones were used to track pirate motherships, follow high-speed raiding boats, protect commercial vessels, guide helicopters and rapid response teams in a separate, undisclosed incident. An unmanned underwater drone reportedly located a rogue submarine that had gone silent and contested waters along the Navy to avoid an accidental escalation. Naval drones also became essential in mine clearing. In the past, clearing mines was one of the most dangerous jobs in the world. Divers risked their lives daily. Ships navigated blind into deadly waters. But drones changed that. They could scan entire coastlines, disarm mines remotely, destroy them safely. No human risk, no heroic sacrifices required. These missions rarely make headlines. They are never filmed, but they save countless lives. Not all missions involve conflict. Naval drones play crucial roles in hurricane tracking, search and rescue, oil spill detection, environmental monitoring, marine conservation. In 2018, a drone detected an underwater methane leak long before it reached the surface, preventing a massive environmental disaster. In 2020, during a major typhoon, surface drones located survivors drifting on debris when manned rescue boats could not reach them. They don't ask for gratitude, they don't require medals, but their service is profound. Yet, behind every innovation, there is a shadow. Naval drones raise questions. Who is responsible if a drone causes an accident? Should machines make life or death decisions? Could autonomous vessels escalate conflicts unintentionally? What happens if these technologies fall into the wrong hands? Experts argue, nations debate, but the oceans remain restless, and threats continue to evolve. Technology must balance power with restraint, because the same drone that rescues a fisherman today could be weaponized tomorrow. The next generation of naval drones promises abilities once thought impossible. 1. Swarming drones, hundreds of small units acting as one, controlled by AI, overwhelming defenses. 2. Solar-powered surface drones, capable of staying at sea for years. 3. Deep ocean autonomous subs operating in crushing depths, mapping, monitoring, and defending strategic assets. 4. Hybrid air-sea drones, capable of diving underwater, then bursting into the air like flying fish. 5. Quantum's island drones, nearly impossible to detect, even with advanced sonar. These are not concepts. Prototypes exist. Some are already operational. The future fleet will be invisible. A web of guardians, always watching, always learning, always prepared. Behind every drone is a sailor, an engineer, a programmer. They sit in quiet rooms full of screens, guiding vessels thousands of miles away. Their work is less glamorous than Hollywood movies about naval combat, but their impact is undeniable. They prevent wars. They save sailors. They safeguard trade routes. They protect coastlines. They keep the peace. They are the new generation of naval guardians, not on the decks of destroyers or inside submarines, but behind keyboards and control consoles. Their battlefield is digital. Their weapons are silent. Their victories are invisible. Their failures could shake nations, yet they work calmly, tirelessly, disciplined, knowing that their unseen actions maintain the fragile balance of world oceans. 90% of world trade travels by sea. Oil, food, medicine, technology, raw materials. Without secure oceans, global civilization collapses, and threats are everywhere. Piracy, territorial disputes, smuggling dangerous vessels, environmental disasters, illegal fishing, rogue submarines, storms worsened by climate change. Human crews cannot monitor every route, but drones can. They patrol shipping lanes relentlessly. They escort tankers. They track suspicious vessels. They respond to distress calls faster than traditional ships. They safeguard the arteries of the global economy. Without naval drones, world trade would be far more vulnerable than most people realize. Few civilians know that the internet depends on wires laid on the ocean floor. Massive fiber optic cables carry financial transactions, military communications, and nearly all global data. They lie exposed, vulnerable, unprotected. Sabotage or damage to these cables could cripple economies. Underwater drones patrol them. They detect tampering. They inspect them after earthquakes. They search for unknown submarines operating too close. These drones protect not just the oceans, but the digital world. At sunrise, a surface drone powered by solar panels awakens. Its onboard systems activate. Cameras warm. Radar spins. Satellite link connects. It checks its health status. Propeller. Fine. Battery. Optimal sensors. Online. There is no captain yelling commands. No crew preparing the deck. The drone simply begins its patrol. It monitors the calm sea. It marks floating debris. It logs water temperature changes. It watches fishing boats. It listens for anomalies. It tracks weather shifts. It avoids collisions automatically. At night, it switches to thermal vision. At dawn, it continues. Its mission never ends, and yet, this quiet, unremarkable drone may prevent a disaster no human will ever know about. Despite their capabilities, naval drones are not immortal. They face threats. Giant waves, storms, sharks, rogue vessels, enemy jamming, mechanical failures, battery depletion, sabotage. The ocean is cruel. Even machines suffer, but their losses teach engineers. Every failure improves the next generation, stronger, smarter, more resilient. The ocean takes and humanity adapts. Naval drones challenge our understanding of warfare and peacekeeping. They are always watching, but rarely seen. They act without glory, without recognition. They alter the world quietly, in a way. They reflect the ocean itself, silent, powerful, mysterious, unyielding. The most important battles are often the ones prevented. The most important heroes are often invisible. Humanity's greatest defenders may no longer carry swords, rifles, or flags. They may carry sensors, algorithms, and artificial intelligence. Protection no longer requires presence. It requires perception. One day, the oceans may host millions of autonomous vessels, small, efficient, intelligent. They will monitor climate change, prevent illegal dumping, track endangered species, guide ships through dangerous waters, neutralize threats before escalation, create a global network of safety. The seas, once unpredictable and ungoverned, will become an ocean that protects itself. A world where conflict decreases because detection is instant and response is automated. A future where humanity and the machine guardians coexist to preserve peace. Somewhere in the Pacific right now, a drone is gliding silently through moonlit waters. Its camera scans the waves. Its sonar listens to the deep. Its communication link whispers data into the night. No one sees Italiano. No one hears it. No one thanks it. But it is there, watching, guarding, protecting. It does not sleep. It does not fear. It does not hesitate. It does not judge. It simply serves. The oceans have always been humanity's greatest challenge. Now, they are watched by our greatest machines. These are the naval drones. Silent, unseen, unrelenting. The guardians of the seas, and our story has only begun.